I want to ask you a hard question. How long have you actually been saying that you're going to start a YouTube channel, but you haven't? Or maybe you did start, you started out strong, but after a week or two, nothing was really happening. You weren't getting any views, you were taking all this advice, trying out so many different tactics, but nothing seemed to be working. And you gave up pretty quickly. You've probably been watching tutorials, got so many different free guides, and you might have even bought a YouTube course. Here's the truth and the reality that took me over 3 years to really figure out and put together. You're not lazy, and it's not that you're not good enough. It's that you don't have a clear, proven system and a roadmap that you can start following, start implementing, and bypass aggravation and get on the road to success. And if this sounds like you, this video is the wake-up call that you've been waiting for, because the information is out there. And if you watch 5 different YouTube gurus, you're gonna get 5 different pieces of advice. But here's the thing, I don't really like to take information from someone that doesn't really know what they're talking about, and I'd rather take information from somebody that has actually tried, failed, refined a process, and has testimonials, sales, and overall revenue to prove what they're talking about. So make sure you keep watching, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the exact roadmap that I have refined over the last 3 years, spending over $10,000 on YouTube courses, consults, and coaching programs. This is a step-by-step system that I wish I had when I started out over 3 years ago. And hey, if it's your first time here, my name's Bobby Orr. I've been an entrepreneur and business owner for the last 16 years. I started and scaled my first service business, I'm a contractor, to over 7 figures of revenue. And I've been on YouTube and a content creator for the last 3 years. In between my other channel and my other platforms, I have nearly 500,000 followers and subscribers. And when I started this, I already knew how business worked. I had the drive and motivation because I've always wanted to be on YouTube, but I just needed someone to tell me what to do. I didn't need someone to hold my hand or tell me to record or tell me to be more passionate about this, but I just needed a strategy and a guide. So I started doing what I did in business over the last 16 years. I found mentors. I found people that I thought were credible. They had some shiny offers, but at the end of the day, I just got loaded with a lot of information overload and zero implementation. And I also have a background in MMA, and I've trained and dabbled in mixed martial arts over the last decade. And one thing stuck out to me, Bruce Lee of all people, kind of his whole Jeet Kune Do philosophy of taking from each art what works and getting rid of it. And that's when I started to put my system together about taking what works. You know, information is great, and I do believe in pursuing mastery of your craft, pursuing mastery of YouTube, the vehicle of which you're delivering your message, but also having implementation, knowing what to do, and having a clear roadmap that anyone can do, anyone can repeat. As long as they're pursuing mastery, at least they know what they're doing and the steps to take. And while I might not know you personally, I can guarantee one thing: you're not just here to post videos. You're here because you're tired of living a mediocre life. You're tired of not having the financial means and freedom that you see everyone else having online and on YouTube. And you're here because you know something inside of you is telling you that you are meant for more. Instead of just getting up, going to work, coming home, living for the weekends, working at a job that you might even hate, but you need the stability to survive. And this is the reality of most people today. They live 60, 70, maybe 80 years if they're lucky. They say they're going to quit, they never do, and they have a lot of regret. And we can see this in the mental health decline. We can see this in just the population in general. We have more power and technology at our fingertips. But the truth is, most people have never felt more disconnected. They have a lack of purpose, and honestly, most people are living paycheck to paycheck. But I want to break some poverty mindset chains off of you right now. You don't need a team. You don't need to be a YouTuber. You don't need 100,000, a million, or even 10,000 subscribers. And most importantly, you don't need any fancy gear. If you're watching this video, you already have what you need: a smartphone. And with that smartphone, all you need is a plan and the right system to follow. And that is why I created Purpose Mastery. Now, Purpose Mastery is not just another YouTube growth course. It's a launch system designed for solo creators who want to grow fast, monetize smart, and build a one-person business that creates impact, income, and freedom. Inside Purpose Mastery, I give you the knowledge of the exact system I use to grow my channel and platforms, and also build my own digital products from scratch. And unlike a lot of other systems, I don't wait until the end to give you the good stuff. I also don't have reoccurring payments. You get everything and full access to it of just a one-time payment. You get the $0 to $5,000 creator roadmap, a 90-day content calendar, plus execution templates, in-depth training modules and videos that you can watch. You'll also get my Purpose Bot, which is my personal GPT that I have created, refined, and trained on all of my protocols, scripting formats, and all of my content ideation systems. You'll also get the creator funnel map, your product launch kit, and your gear and systems guide. But again, if you have your smartphone, you have more than enough. I just include some accessories that you can get, and honestly, you can create videos like this that you're watching right now with your smartphone in less than $100 of added accessories. And if you're thinking, okay, yeah, cool, what separates this from every other, system out there? Well, for starters, this is not just a random theory, and it's also not just a million video modules and a bunch of information thrown at you. It's an actual system with structure, built for results, designed for you to pick up your smartphone today, follow everything to a T, and you'll have success, a strong foundation, and know what you're doing. But more importantly, you'll also skip the guesswork, you'll avoid wasting time, aggravation, and you'll avoid burnout, and you'll know how to continue the process going forward. So I just want you to picture this. The next 90 days are going to pass regardless. But what if you started now? In less than 3 months, you could grow a YouTube channel that finally gets attention, launch a product you're proud of, start earning consistent income online even while you sleep, and build the confidence and clarity that you've been waiting for. You can finally take action and start building something that will pay you for the rest of your life, that you are motivated and passionate about already because it's around something that you love, and you can impact people in a positive way. I don't want you to think about this as trying to find a profitable niche to sell something. This is about creating an avatar around something that you love and solving a problem that you have solved for an audience that you want to solve the problem for, and you're serving people. You're not just selling them something to make a quick dollar and line your pockets. You're actually helping people, changing their lives, and doing something that you love to do. And you're waking up to sales while you sleep, allowing you to have more time to do what you want to do and spend time with the people that you love spending time with. Again, this is not a gimmick and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. And when I say $5,000, that is what you can earn very easily within the first 90 days. But depending on your offer and depending on the niche that you do have, you could double or even triple that. But I guarantee one thing, you will definitely make more than the $99 that it costs to buy the system. If you just have one video that takes off and gets some decent traction, not even great traction or viral traction, you'll make more than that just from the YouTube AdSense alone. This is literally the exact roadmap and program that I've tried to find. I couldn't find it, so I built it. And honestly, if I would have had this 3 years ago, my life would definitely look a lot different right now. So you don't need more motivation, you don't need more momentum, and you don't need more gear or fancy tools. But the truth is, you do have to take action. You do have to commit yourself to mastery, and you do have to be diligent. But if you have a smartphone and at least 5 hours every week to put into this, I promise you, the next 90 days will look very different for you, and this could potentially change the entire course of your life and the life of your family. If you're ready to go for it, follow a step-by-step proven system that I've created that I still use to this day, that I've refined. Click the link in the description below to get access to Purpose Mastery and avoid living a mediocre life and start pursuing your purpose.